How's it going, everybody? This is John from The Curious Kitchen Online. I was just coming at you guys to say that, guess what? We forgot to shoot the intro to our New Mexico video. So this is it. We are making all things New Mexico inspired. So you're gonna see me prepare some chile verde. Robert's gonna prepare enchilada stack. Michael's got a delicious slider coming for you. And then Miguel's got some cookies, some New Mexico inspired cookies. What else do you want, people? What do you want? Anyway, please do us a favor and like the video, comment, subscribe to our page, and then hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when we post new videos. And we appreciate all your support. Feel free to share, give us comments, give us feedback. We'd love to hear it, okay? So we're gonna start off with Robert, and he's going to show you how he starts to make the sauce for this enchilada stack, okay? Stay tuned.
So here I'm cleaning the red chilies for the red chili sauce for the enchiladas. You have to clean them, open them up, get the seeds out, the stems off, and then after this, I'm gonna take and wash them off. They get pretty dusty coming from the field. You can even see it on the chili.
What kind of chilies are those?
Those are New Mexico red chilies. You can find these in any store that sells chilies. Most grocery stores all carry them.
And they're seasonal, right?
These, no, these are not, because these are in the store all year.
Dried, okay.
Yeah, these are dried chilies.
But the green ones are seasonal.
The fresh ones are seasonal,
Yeah.
the fresh green, yeah. These are some spices, some oregano, or this is Mexican oregano, cumin, salt, bay leaf, then some onion and garlic, which is going to get added right now. The other spices, I'm going to hold those back and put them in later, so they're fresher tasting. There you go. The bay leaf. Cover it with water. Shoot the water all over everywhere with the onion.
All over John.
Yes.
So you're basically just like, if you don't have a measurement, you just want to cover make sure you cover
Generally
it.
speaking, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You just cover them. Then get it on the heat, turn it up, and let them cook about 20 minutes. Once they're nice and soft, add in the rest of the spices. Then add the whole mixture after removing the bay leaf. Add the whole mixture to a blender and blend it. I'm gonna blend it down until it's really nice and smooth.
They were looking for the bay leaf there.
Yeah.
There we go.
He just didn't want to come out of there. Gonna stay for the ride. Once you get this all blended down, it's a good idea to strain it. My blender's really strong, so I didn't really have to do that. Look at that, it's getting really smooth now.
That looks delicious.
Now I'm frying the tortillas. You have to fry them just a little bit. The frying softens them up, but it also creates a boundary to keep the sauce from soaking in too much. Because if it soaks in too much, the tortillas will just disintegrate in the sauce.
Yeah.
And tonight I'm making red chili enchiladas. I made this nice red chili sauce out of New Mexico red chilies. And New Mexico red chilies are actually the same chili as the green chilies used for this other pork dish we're gonna have tonight too. The only difference is they are allowed to ripen and then they are dried. And then you can make all these nice red sauces with them. So earlier I took and fried these tortillas just a little bit in some oil, and you want them to still be flexible. The frying will keep the sauce from penetrating the tortilla and making it all soggy. So that's why you want to do that. Get one on the plate. Top it with some cheese, and these are just going to be cheese enchiladas. You could certainly do this with chicken. A nice little amount of cheese in here. We're going to put some onion in there too. Makes it nice and fresh tasting because that cheese gets pretty heavy. A little more sauce, and we're just going to keep making these layers. Build this up.
Yummy.
Oh yeah, these are delicious. This is
Yummers.
one of my favorite types of enchiladas. I've made these several times before.
Just not for us.
That's right. I have not made them too. It's true. That is true. Because it's usually more of a, you're making individual enchiladas.
Yeah.
And we tend to have big parties.
That's
Groups of people. So this might not
So
be.
this is like an individual serving.
Yes, this is individual. And I'm using smaller tortillas too because
Yeah.
I know we have a ton of food today.
Yeah.
We are going to be so stuffed.
So how many layers are you putting on here?
I'm gonna this is probably the last one here just because I'm gonna run out of cheese. There we go. So this one, oh, actually I might probably get one more, you know? We're gonna go for it. Gotta get the, yeah, gonna go for it. Just a little more. Going for the gusto here. Tortilla, put it in that sauce on top. So now we're going to take this, and I've got the oven preheated to 350. And put a little more sauce on, make it all beautiful. Coat it in that chili sauce. And this is just going to go right into the oven to all that cheese melts.
Oh wow.
Just like that. When we pull it out, we're gonna fry an egg and slap it right on top, and you're good to go. One more onion. Let's go for it. Beautiful.
Ooh, yummy.
I think they're smelling really good. So I think they're about done for that. Oh, that looks so good. Let's do that. Just gonna fry it right up to the top. So a popular way to serve these stacked enchiladas is with breakfast, and you just put an egg on top of it. It's really good. Get the yolk right down onto that enchilada. So let's be food like that. It's almost like doing chilaquiles in Mexico. It's enchiladas.
Well, it looks like you've made it to the part of the video you've all been looking forward to. And if you skip this point, hard to
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
I couldn't hold it.
So, for New Mexico night, I am making chili relleno sliders. And, pretty simple thing, but, yeah, I think it should be good. Yeah, so traditionally a chili relleno is a stuffed pepper with cheese. I'm not going to do exactly like that. I'm going to be making a fried pepper, and then I'm going to put that on top of a little slider burger that I make, and put that all together with some guac. Yeah. I got this recipe from a little restaurant in Albuquerque, and it sounded nice. Sounded like a good New Mexico dish, you know, a mix of, you know, Mexican food and kind of like the traditional American food. Yeah. 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 So yeah, I'm gonna go through the next little bit and show you how I make it, how I prepped it, and how I cooked it. So there you go. All right, so I'm gonna start off right now making the guacamole. Got all these little ingredients in little cups, so it looks so nice. Oh yeah, avocado, cilantro, onion, yeah, tomato, some salt, cayenne, oh, garlic. Yeah, and it's gonna be a lot of yeahs in this segment, as you may have already Uh-oh. So let me tell you a story. We have a green and a yellow lime and lemon squeezer. It seems like in my mind, I have to use the green one for limes. But right now, they don't really fit. They're too big. But I'm gonna make it fit. So that's what I do. And yeah. The guacamole. Smash it up, mix it together. It's gonna be kind of the sauce topping for these little sliders. And I'll probably mix it up a little better than I'm doing right now, but about to move on to the next segment. Yeah! Transition right now. Now? Right now. Yeah! Walk over, walk up. Oh, done now. There it is, alright. Gonna be putting together my slider meat. So I have ground beef and chorizo. Ground beef's 90-10. Got beef chorizo. And yeah, look at that. Song and dance number. Oh boy. My seasonings there are some chili powder, some garlic powder, pepper, and salt. And let's watch me mix this meat. Gotta mix that meat. Oh boy. Yeah. Should start over. Nope. Get in we're doing this voiceover in one shot. That's what we're doing. All right. Oh, look at that. Gonna wash those hands. You're doing a good job washing those hands, right, Joe?
You know it.
Gotta include this in the video.
Yeah. Hand hygiene is very important.
Yeah, I made sure I washed my hands thoroughly there because I was threatened to leave that would be left in the video. Yeah, so I'm gonna mix that meat together. Prepare that slider meat. Oh yeah, so a little OCD here. Like to make sure the meat's all the same weight, so they all cook evenly. That's just a me thing. But, I'm weighing them out to 2.5 ounces. Sliders are usually 2 ounces, but I was like, gotta go bigger, right? And we'll see. Maybe a little too big. Oh, here we are. Roasting some peppers. All right. These are for the chili relleno. I'm gonna be roasting these peppers, taking the skin off. There's some moving magic right there. Boom. Nice and roasted. So yeah, the best way to do this is, for us, since we have electric, is to broil them and then put them in a bowl and cover it in plastic. And what that's going to do is steam the peppers so they kind of finish cooking, and it makes peeling the skin super easy. And yeah, here we are. They're all done and steamy and ready to go. Yeah. Look how easy it is to peel the skin off of this. Just John.
I'm leaving this all in.
Dang it. So yeah, gotta peel the skin. You don't have to. I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep these all in like whole pieces because I want them to be large pieces that I'm just gonna fry up and put on top of the sliders. I'm gonna take out the sinew and the seeds so it's less spicy. Maybe shake it off. So what you can't tell right now is that they're still burning hot. And I'm like, was not ready to do this. But here's John being like, oh, you didn't finish taking out the seeds. You gotta go back and take out the seeds for that first one. I'm like, all right, fine. Fuck it. So you're gonna see me do a much more thorough job for the second pepper to keep John happy, of course.
That is the goal.
Yep. Yeah, it's important, you know? Gotta put some love into your food. Let's see, there we go.
Look at
Basically
that.
seedless.
Look at that.
Basically seedless. Minus those. Oh, there you go. There you go. You got it. Oh, perfect. Oh, 100%.
See?
Yeah, all right. So now I'm going to be frying the chilies up. And I have a batter. It's basically just milk and flour and some spices and an egg. And then right now for the crust, I have a bunch of like Doritos and tortillas that I just smashed together, and they're all like kind of the stale snack food that we had around the house. I thought that'd be a good crust. Yeah, but I think it went pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the little pan going. I'm gonna fry them up.
This is in real time. So you don't have to fry them up very long.
Yeah, they're already cooked, so I just want to get a crust on them. So yeah, that was only a few seconds. Oil's pretty hot too. Yeah, just gonna get a nice brown color on them, get a little crunch. And there's John with the camera. Oh boy.
Well, you know.
Can't help himself. Yeah. And there we go. It's fried chili. Battered. Yeah. These are what I'm using for these slider buns. There's some they're large Hawaiian rolls. Because I couldn't really find anything else. That seemed like they work. Alright, so gonna make 4 sliders, 1 for each of us. Gonna find out that was too much food. But yeah, so I'll leave them in balls so they can start sizzling, and then I'm gonna smash them. Right, like I'm doing right here.
Smash burger.
Smash! Yeah! Get as much area on that plancha so they're getting that dark brown, getting that sizzle. Yeah!
Yummy.
Yeah, and of course I got the buns there toasting. Got the burgers finishing up. Then I'm just going to be using mozzarella for the cheese. Definitely Chili Rellenos. They would use, a variety of other cheeses and more Mexican style cheeses, but mozzarella is what I got for this one. It turned out pretty well. Big old fresh mozzarella. You can like cover it or whatever, put it in the oven for a second like I did just to get the cheese melty. And here I am setting them up. I got the burgers, the mozzarella, burgers with chorizo, ground beef, mozzarella, got my lettuce, tomato. I'm putting the fried chili relleno on top, got that cheese, that fried chili, and set those up. And then after I finish making all 4 of these, I'm gonna set up with some guacamole on top of that. And that's it. Chorizo burgers with ground beef, mozzarella. Repeating myself. All right. Oh, and then, of course, the best part. You gotta have some style and some class, and Michael Smith knows what he's doing about that, of course. So,
Funny.
Kalani. You know, all the names. Yeah. And then there's the birds. Thank you very much. This has been my sliders. Yeah. I say, God damn it. And toss it over to John now, who's making his chili verde.
Thank you, Michael. I'm here just doing a little prep for my chile verde. Right here you see me cutting up some onions. But yeah, I'm just gonna put some veggies on a tray. Michael, come on. Put some tomatillos, peppers, garlic stuff on a tray and toss that in the oven. Get started. And I'm black. So now I'm going to take the veggies out of the oven, and voila.
Ooh, look at that.
So we've got some tomatillos, garlic, hatch green chilies, and jalapeno.
Yeah.
Do I need to take the stems off?
Yeah, just take the stems off. Pop them out.
Yeah. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add these items in the blender, and this is going to be the sauce for the chili verde. So, okay. So, I'm going to. It's still hot.
You just pull it out of the oven.
Ugh.
Okay.
So the recipe actually
Right.
calls for
Oh, you got the step in there.
canned chilies, but I actually
Ooh. Ooh.
Or sex.
okay. I got some major hateration from my roommates for considering that. So I decided to try to go with fresh. So now, oh, damn it. This is all too hot. Okay, cut.
Cut?
No, don't cut.
Don't cut.
I'll edit all this out.
This is the edited part.
So now I gotta get these garlics out. I gotta get the good juice. Ah!
Ah!
Get the goodness out.
Tom's might be pretty.
Okay, so here. Good, good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's too hot today.
I didn't know it does that. All right, so funny story. If you roast garlic with the skin on, Michael told me this little trick. It'll, you know what? That can go in there. It'll slide right out of the garlic.
Yeah. You just pop it out of there. You squeeze and pop. A giant garlic pimple.
Ta-da! See, it smells.
There you go.
It smells delicious. I don't want no pimples in my food.
No one does.
So, here's the last of the garlic. Oh, wait, almost. Ugh.
Yeah, you got the seeds still in there. That's all good.
Hey,
You like spice?
Nobody,
You like spice?
nobody told me. Oh, damn. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna take them out.
What you were doing.
I'm gonna take them out. I'm taking. See, this is why I went with the damn cans. Taking the pictures out. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Oh!
Hey, you don't want to cut yourself.
No, not that. This is the Curious Kitchen. I'm gonna leave those two. Okay.
They're gone. They're
I'm
gone.
gonna leave those two. So I'm gonna take. You know what? The seeds are. There's not that many seeds. Oh, this one has. Okay.
It's all the white part that holds the seed. That's where most of the heat is.
This is true.
You're
So
scraping out the seeds. You're scraping out
the membrane.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we shut this
So
down.
there. We're just gonna. So we're just gonna open up a little bit, and then. So this is what you would have wanted to do before. And just give it a gentle scrape, and you get most of it out. See? I left 2 of them in there because I don't feel like doing that. Okay, so now try to get these tomatillos in there.
Yeah.
Okay. And we want all that juice.
Yeah.
All that juice. Mhm. And this is the verde part.
Verde. Green.
It's all green. Okay. And then I'm gonna add in some oregano and some cumin or cumin. And then I've got 2 cups of chicken stock. And yeah. And that's it. Pop it on. All right, so I forgot the cilantro, so I'm adding that in, giving it a nice little blendy blend so that it is green and verde and green. All right, so I'm gonna start by searing about half of the portion of the pork that I have. It's a lot of meat, so I apologize for any background noise that you hear during this. I am, of course, with my 2 most mature roommates. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get a nice color sear on this pork butt. Hey. And as you can see here, I'm getting a little color. There's some brown at the bottom of the pot. So I'm probably gonna pull these off pretty soon here because they're looking like they got some color on them. Pork butt. No, okay, see, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay. So yeah, all I'm trying to do is get some color on them. So I'm gonna take them out now and put them to the side. And yeah, this is the second batch that you're seeing now. And oh yeah, that looks delicious. Oh,
Really?
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
see, not today, devil. So I'm just taking the rest of the meat out, and oh, this is bad. I've got to re-record this. All right. So now I'm going to add the onions to that meaty pan. You get all that goodness off of there. Sauteed in with the onions. The goal is to get most of the onions in the pot. You know, I like making messes, as Michael Smith likes to point out. Kalani Smith likes to point out. Oh, you're right. And then, so there's that bone from the pork that I took out. And look at that. Look at all those caramelized onions. And I put that on the bed of caramelized onions. So that'll cook, and eventually that meat is going to be falling off the bone. Tender. And so I put my pork in. And then I've got a can of crushed fire roasted tomatoes. I'll put in there. Give it a little texture. And then I'm putting in the beef broth. I think it was beef. Beef or chicken? I can't remember. I think it was chicken. Chicken broth.
Minus the feathers and the beaks.
Okay, see, this is not your voiceover. This is you had yours. Okay, and then I'm gonna add in my green mixture, and basically all there is to do at this point is to let this simmer low and slow for hours. Oh yeah, shout out to Andrew Puckett for a secret ingredient.
Mr. Bucket?
He made me some green chili like concentrate sauce to put in the chili verde, so that really kind of set it off. So shout out to Andrew.
Senor.
And time for desserts! I am here with Miguel. Hey, Miguel.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. All right, Miguel's making some cookies here. Would you like to describe what you're making?
So these are pistachios. They are a traditional New Mexico cookie.
Yeah.
So in this bowl, I am sifting a combination of all-purpose flour, 3 cups worth, 1.5 teaspoons baking powder,
All right.
half a teaspoon of salt. And I am also putting in 3 teaspoons crushed anise seed, which is a nice black licorice tasting herb.
It gives it a real nice, fresh flavor. It's good.
That it does. Yes. And so I'm whisking it up,
We're gonna mix all your dry ingredients in together first.
Yes.
Good plan. Good plan.
Yes. Making sure that, and of course, I am also whisking in zest of 1 orange to give it that citrus flavor,
Yeah. Make
which
it
is
pop.
not too bitter, not too sweet, but it's just right.
All right. What are you doing here?
And then in this bowl, I am mixing up 1.5 cups of lard. And then I'm gonna whip it up. And then I am also gonna add at some point.
That went sideways.
some lard went flying. Well, too bad to that.
You're on the ball. I didn't see that before.
too bad to that cow.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're putting in the mixer. You're gonna cream it for a little bit, huh?
Yes, I am going to cream it, and I'm gonna whip it up. Back on there. So I'm gonna whip that up, cream it up, and then I'm gonna add some ingredients to that shit.
Yeah. Shit.
Yes. So I am whipping in some 3 cups of sugar,
Nice.
and then that's gonna get nice and mixed in.
Yeah.
And at some point, I'm
Cream that lard and sugar together. Get that, Miguel. Yeah.
Oh, I always get it.
Gotta give him one, Jeff.
And then at some point, I probably have to take a spatula and get that shit all over the side, mixed in, so it's not sticking to the sides. And then I'm gonna have 1 large egg. Oh shit! I gotta piece of shell in there.
You got it. You fixed it.
I did, yes.
It's good though.
So I mixed in the 1 large egg into that mix, and also 1 teaspoon pure vanilla extract, and
And we got the good stuff.
yes, we did. And we also the vanilla, always make sure it's Mexican vanilla because that shit is the best.
Hell yeah.
And then at some point, yeah, I'm gonna have to take a spatula and get that shit off the sides and
Like
put it
the
in there.
We go. Say food. Like
Shit. All right.
Well, and then at some point, after that is mixed up, I have to whisk in the flour mix. So that's and if you're not with us at this point, it's the flour, baking powder, salt, anise, and zest of 1 orange mix. So that needs to be mixed in there, and then after all that's mixed up, mix it in a bowl, and it almost looks like a
Push it all together there,
almost-
right?
exactly. It almost looks like a pie crust. So you just mix it together, get it into a ball, and then you refrigerate that ball for 1 hour. Actually, I'm sorry, half an hour. And then after that point,
You're gonna roll it.
take it out of the fridge, and yes, you take it and you mix it in small increments into
Gonna try to roll it. This is what we're doing right now.
exactly. But you want to put enough flour on the cutting board on the board.
Also, you can put a little cut flour on top of the dough there, just so
Yeah.
that it sticks to the roller.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in which of course I did not do. It's my first time making them, so yeah, I'm not well versed in making cookies, but
It's alright.
yeah,
You can always
exactly.
fix those things.
Yes, exactly. And then you cut them, and you take off the cookies off the sheet, and put them onto a. Now we used a Demarl, which is basically a Silpat.
I'm using words I don't even know.
And Silpat is basically food grade silicone mixed with glass and mixed in the inside the inside the silicone. So and then it bakes evenly, and so we put it on a perforated baking sheet.
Movie magic!
Yes. And these cookies turned out fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
And here I am mixing in
Sugar.
so cinnamon and sugar. So it is basically
Oh yeah, you just put sugar and cinnamon in a bowl and just add cinnamon until it looks right.
Yes. So probably roughly about a teaspoon of cinnamon to say about a fourth of a cup sugar, and about the ratio. So sprinkle it on top of the cookies after they're baked and they come out, so that the cinnamon sugar can sink in, and they look fucking amazing.
Yeah, you get these nice shortbread cookies with cinnamon sugar on top. The anise in there gives it a little black licorice taste. It's pretty good.
Exactly.
Pretty damn good. I gotta say, this was actually my favorite thing. One of the stuff we made this night.
Yeah. I never expected these cookies to turn out so good, but
Here's Robert being like, gotta make sure you get all the sugar on there.
yes, of course, he's got to make sure everything's covered.
So, no, we are not doing. We're not doing the 1-900 hotline again. What did you make, Michael?
This is how the chili reno burger turned out. I got the fried chili on there, a little burger in there, get the block in there, and it's a burger. Or a slider. It's a slider. Call it a slider. It's a slider.
Are you sure?
It's like the burger met the slider, and this is
Yeah,
what
this is like the quintessential Michael burger extra. Just extra.
Sliding.
Extra. All right, Robert.
Oh, I made stacked cheese enchiladas in New Mexico red chili sauce with a fried egg on top. Good for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Delicious all around.
You know the one thing that's wrong with it, Robert? The egg is not cooked. The egg is still running. Don't you, Robert? Robert. Robert. Robert, no. Don't do it. Robert, no. No. Don't do it. Robert, no.
That is what you're supposed to do.
Okay. All right, Miguel.
I made New Mexico cookies.
You made New Mexico cookies? What are they called?
Pistachios.
Oh, look at you. Okay. Can you explain the cookies?
They have lard in them. And,
Oh, they fat cookies.
yes, they are.
Mhm.
Yes, they is.
Uh-huh.
And they have cinnamon and sugar on top.
Cinnamon sugar. Cinnamon
What's
sugar.
the spice inside?
And anise seed.
Oh.
So if you like black licorice, they do taste a little bit.
They don't taste like black licorice. They actually taste delicious. I don't like black licorice, but
I don't need that.
yeah. And then I made pork to the berry right here. Basically got, some pork shoulder and slow simmered it with some tomatillos and green some hatch chilies and some jalapeno and garlic and onion. And it simmered real slow for about 3 hours or so, and boom, that's what we got. Well, guys, I think we did it. Hopefully, we're all in. Yeah. So, I guess we will see you guys next time when we visit somewhere. I don't know where. We don't know where. We don't know. We're traveling somewhere. We don't know where we're going. But we will bring you another themed night next time. Please comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get notifications when we upload new video. All right? Take care, guys. Have a good night. Adios. No, I shouldn't say have a good night because you don't know when you guys are watching.
Bonsoir.
Just enjoy. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bonsoir.